Now? No, I shouldn't be muted anymore. My mic should work. I hope my mic works. It would be sad if it didn't. Also, wait, you can hear something through my... Oh, I didn't open my aquarium with awesome fish in my... Oh, I wonder why I did that. Okay, now you don't hear my aquarium with awesome fish anymore, sorry. Now you don't hear it anymore. Is the audio like too loud? So girl, I'm doing this thing with my fist right now, like girl, I didn't finish it, but it's okay. I was like, I've been like studying, I guess, if you can call it studying. Basically, you weren't too loud. Okay, I'm happy. But I was like preparing one of the papers. Not really papers, I guess. Like one of my English teachers sent us like a page. Oh, not really a page, but more like an article we have to like analyze and shit. It's around like 2,000 to 3,000 words long, and I'm like, oh, it's a fully political paper, and it's like, there's so many political terms, and I've been basically going through it, and I'm writing everything out that I didn't understand, which to be fair was a lot. They basically use a bunch of like political and really professional words. And I swear I had to like highlight nearly every like second sentence because they kept on using words where I'm like, brother, like I kind of know what it means, but I don't know exactly. And I know in that sense, it's not good if I guess, you know, I should probably know exactly. That's why I had to like Google a lot. I want to get through it, but I'm usually like 99 or not 99, maybe 95% through. But I have like one more like, what's it called? Not article, not page. Paragraph? What was the weirdest word? Dude, I just put that shit away. Let me put it up, man. What is the weirdest word? First, it was about fucking Trump. Oh, man, I can't stand this motherfucker, especially right now. Let me look through it. Probably for you, listen, you're like a native speaker. For you, it's probably normal. I guess I did... Okay, let me just read some that I thought were really fucking weird. I didn't know what the fuck acylites were. What the fuck is an acylite? I didn't know what hegemony is. I didn't know. I didn't know a lot more words, but those are the ones that like. What the fuck? What the fuck is an amnesty? I know it now. Like I looked it up. Okay. Like, I didn't even know illiberalism existed. Denigrated. The fuck. What the fuck is polemic? Sucker. Like SUCC. OUR. Apparently, I learned about the difference between a hawkish and a dovish monetary approach. I didn't know what Darwinism is, which is pretty bad considering I'm German. Now I know. Now I know. Now I looked into it. But I knew the message behind it, but I didn't know what that word meant. I didn't know what bipartisan was. I didn't know what cessation meant. Yeah, and then the last paragraph I haven't like looked through yet, so those were probably the weirdest words. Yeah, and I know all of them are political. Man, they brought all of the stuff, right? But I don't know, I mean, at least not the worst in this paper, yeah, definitely. At least those were the ones I didn't know, okay? Like, I still didn't have an issue reading this paper, it's more like, obviously in an English class you have to, like, you're gonna get graded on your like quality of understanding and knowledge of those words, which again, I've been honest about this before. I'm pretty bad with vocabulary. I think I speak like a baby, and that's okay, you know, but I have to like improve my vocabulary a lot. So I can't go around guessing things, you know, so this helps me like I guess enriching it and also know more about like the politicas of the word, because I feel like I've been, especially politic wise, like I feel like I've like developed my stance on it. Of course, you're gonna change it over time, but most of my stance I think I've developed over the years. But I have been trying to take more of a break or like a step away from it because politics always make me sad and depressed. So I try not to get too into them too much. But that also means I don't know a lot about certain people who might be, I don't know, president of like other countries, you know. So yeah. But welcome in everybody! Before I say hello to everyone, I just want to like announce something bad, not good. My roomie actually, she had to go to the hospital earlier today. I like sent her, oh no, I like drove her there yesterday as well, but she like got back again. So I thought it was like okay again, but she was feeling really bad. So her friends like actually drove her to the hospital. I would have driven her too, but I guess she felt more comfortable with her friends, which is fine again. But just saying, but she actually has to get operated, which is kind of insane. So I told her that like if I need to get her today or something, I'm gonna like get her later. Or if she needs anything from me, I'm gonna like give it to her later. So basically, if I see her message and she needs me, I'm gonna like stop stream and I'm gonna like, you know, go to the hospital and like take care of her, because what Rumi would I be if I just were like, ha, fuck you. I'm just gonna let you be there, you know. I don't know, I'm gonna expect your friends who live in a completely different city to like drove you back. So I think that's not nice. It's like common. What's it? I don't know. That's common thing. I think that you should do that, you know. But yeah. Basically, just so you guys know, I don't know if I mean, it could be that nothing happens. You know, I have my phone on right now, so I actually look at it the entirety. So I will see if she sends me like a message, etc. But if I see a message from her and I have to go, then you guys know that I might like stop super suddenly. But yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, it is common courtesy. Exactly. But yeah, this is like my warning for you guys. So I don't know if I might stop today. I have to continue finishing this not paper. I don't know what to call it. I have to like do more studying later, because that like kind of caught me off guard. So I kind of like, I don't know, I got out of it a little bit, which is also annoying because I wanted to practice for something else earlier too. But then I spent like 1 or 2 hours with a friend of mine. We wanted to like co-work together, you know, and we tried installing the program, and of course the program took like over an hour to install, and then the licensing didn't fucking work. So we wasted like 2 hours of our fucking time. It worked for me, but it didn't work for my friend. And then like I tried doing it the same way as I did, and it didn't work. So then we just wasted more fucking time. Man, we hate it, but it's okay. Anyway, those are, I guess, the negatives off away at the start. So I guess I can be hard. I can be mostly positive today, like I always am. I think. I don't know. Even if not, I think I've been told I have an honest positivity, which I appreciate, because I don't want to be dishonest, you know. So I try to be positive. Not in like saying you can't be positive and like bad things, but I try to acknowledge the bad things happening and trying to find the best approach where I'm not like sugarcoating it if it sucks, you know? Like, I don't know. That's how I try and like approach things. But let me say hi. Welcome in, hello, welcome in, Min! Oh my god, Minnie, hello! Mwah! Wait, I'm, mwah! There you go, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Hello, Min. Have you been appreciating my fishy game? It's pretty cool. I finally unlocked the ice region. I've had it open nearly the entire time yesterday while I was in class, because it was a lot of like presentations. Like I had my presentation on Friday, which honestly it went really well. I might actually go through it today, depending on how I feel. Like I didn't really train it, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But I was like, I don't know, I want to show it to you at the very least. And I didn't put my name there, so I can without worrying about, not like I'm doxing myself, because the people who know. But like, you know, I was like, hey, at least I can show you guys my slides and shit, you know? Yeah. But oh my god, Jobal! Odyssey, thank you so much for that raid again. Sorry. I was actually, I got that like raid earlier, right when my roomie told me that she was getting operated on today, so I didn't want to like switch over immediately. I hope that's okay. But I appreciate the raid, and I hope you had a good time. I think you were playing Rhythm something? Grim Hollow? I think it was Grim Hollow, actually. What? Wait, sorry. Can I see your name? Is that you, Rory? So I haven't scrolled up on the chat yet. Oh, it is! Thank you. I mean, you haven't heard it, okay? You have only seen my slides. Who knows, maybe my presentation was ass. Now, my presentation actually went okay. I was a little bit nervous, mostly because nonetheless, I didn't have a lot of time to practice, so I kind of like winged it a little bit. But even, I think I didn't present it as good as I normally could, probably. But I was also tired, so I'm happy I got it behind me. And I think I like peeked over my professor, and apparently I think I'm between a 2 and a 1, which is pretty good. Like 1 is like the best grade you can get here, so I'm happy with that. I don't need a perfect grade everywhere, you know. I just try to do my best, and then I'm happy with whatever outcome I get. But welcome in, Ding. Hello, welcome in. And welcome in SRV Uso. Hello, welcome in. I actually don't know how to pronounce your username. Sruzo? Or like Zruzo? Or like a Vuzo? It's okay if I just call you Vuzo? Or I don't know. Welcome Upside Down Fan 5. Hello, hello. And also welcome in, or good morning, Alex. I don't know if it is morning for you. It is pretty late, and I know you're from Italy, so it is not morning for you, brother. It is not. Unless your sleep schedule is super fucked up at the moment. I don't know. But honestly, I think for me it's kind of fucked up too, but actually, when did I go to bed? Again, I was actually, I had like uni the entire day. I woke up at like, I think 6 or something. And then I went to uni at like 9. I had classes from like 9 till 4 p.m. And then when I got back home, I had to get my roommate to the hospital. So I think I got back at like 7, no, yeah, 7 p.m. something. And then I was so exhausted because I had been awake since 6 a.m. that I just dropped into my bed. And then I slept till, I think I slept till like 11 a.m. today. I just I just slept for a full on like 12 hours, man. I needed that. I was really exhausted tomorrow, like early noon too, but I needed that. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. Ugh. But now I'm here. I'm feeling mostly awake. Like I'm still a little bit exhausted, but that's okay. I just so much shit to do. But I'm getting my deadlines behind me. I'm a little bit behind on especially one thing. Like I have one 12-hour sleep real, but I am still behind, especially on like one project. Oh man, and two of my other classmates are sick, which work on like the game thing with me, the game studio. So I'm not too worried about it, but I hope that like because tomorrow would have been our or is, because I'm still going obviously. But we're gonna be like a lot less people, so I hope we can still like work on it, or like show off what we have been working on before. It was like December holidays and shit, but I'm gonna take it as it is, you know. That's also happening in real life, you know. So I think you just gotta do like the best out of it. And yeah, that was my weirdest word. Don't mention Trump. I'm sorry. Also, welcome in Fluid Hash. Hello. Oh my goodness, Shine. Hi. Welcome. You want me to wave back to you? Wait. Give me a second. I'll tell you about yawn sometimes. um, here you go. Hello, hello. Hi, Fluid. Hi, Fluid Hash. Welcome in, and welcome in anyone else who wants to say hi, I guess. But yeah, I'm going back to my normal stand. That's how I called it in my files and shit. How was your presentation? Again, my presentation went well. I put a lot of effort into it, obviously. But again, I didn't practice. I think I practiced it once the day before, but I wasn't done with my presentation yet. So I kind of knew I had to like leave out a lot of stuff because Jesus, I had so much. Like I had like a 15-minute limit, and I remember the day before I presented to my friend, and I already went speedy, okay, and I had like 21 minutes, so that was kind of sucky. But then I put out a lot of stuff, and I like I simplified a lot of things that I didn't want to simplify, but I had to. And I think I actually got into exactly 15 minutes in my presentation. I also included music. The music is a little bit scuff, but it's like in there, so I'm not annoyed. And I didn't record most of the stuff, some I did, but I also included gameplay how I wanted to. So there's gameplay on nearly every page, especially for the analysis. So that's pretty good. Yeah. And thank you, Suiko. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. I appreciate that. Mostly lurking, but enjoy having the stream in the background. Yippee! I am glad. I'm very glad. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. Hi again. I'm not gonna pull out the hand, you got it once. But I wait for you earlier. It's always mourning a Phoenix Magnian is dead. Oh, true. Actually, you know what, Alex? You can feel honored. I'm gonna play through Mega Man Zero today because you got me back in the mood. I actually already played it a little bit, like a few days ago. I don't know when it was actually. Maybe 3 days ago? I don't know. But I played a little bit of Mega Man. No, I think that was like the day or the day after I got back here. So either Wednesday or like Thursday, like last week probably. But I played a little bit of Mega Man Zero because I wanted to treat myself. And I haven't like, again, this is like the game that made me kind of really not normal about the Mega Man franchise in general. So I really like it. And I wanted to kind of like replay it, especially now that I've gotten kind of like decent at the game, you know? And I don't know, maybe I don't know if you guys want me to start immediately from the start again. Again, I've already played it before. But, you know, I don't mind continuing where I'm at right now, but I don't mind restarting immediately from the start. So like it takes that long, you know. But it's really fun. It's really fun. And honestly, a lot of the story elements. I don't know if it's been because I played it off stream or on stream. Because again, I think if you play something on stream, especially I love it. Again, I love streaming. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like because I'm not like fully in the game most of the time. Like I always have like my other eye on like the chat in case someone like writes something, if that makes sense. So if it's like offline and I can like 100% like focus on the game fully, I noticed a lot of like details that I had missed. But also I never replayed it obviously. So that's the thing I do a lot with games, because I don't want to replay my favorite games too much, because I feel like the more you replay it, the more like it's okay to replay it sometimes, but if you replay it all the time, it's gonna like lose its like specialness in itself, you know. So I try not to analyze my favorite stuff too much, because I feel like I don't know, or like certain things, maybe the story I can appreciate, but like certain of the gameplay elements, you know, I don't want to get sick of it. That's what I fear. So I try to only replay it when I feel like it, and then I don't know, consume other medias about it, but I don't want to like do too much, and I don't want to go drunk, like grow sick of it or something. My rules to only play it once a year. That's okay. That's fair. I don't know. I don't really go after. I don't think it is like connected to a specific like time frame for me. I think it's just after feeling. So if I want to replay it and I haven't played it in a while, and I'm gonna do that, no matter if that's like, or I don't know, if I feel like it's okay if I haven't played it in a while, you know. But if I played it recently, I'm probably not going to touch it again. And I don't think I ever opened, like, especially the earlier Zero games, because I think I was mostly just scared that I lost all of my skill. I didn't want to, like, get stuck. But honestly, I got stuck on, like, I forgot his name, the Pharaoh guy for, like, I think 10 minutes or something. And not even longer, maybe. I think it might have been even 50 minutes. But, it didn't bother me, you know. I don't think, especially with Zero games, because they're so hard. Also, Vandy or Vand Ham Yoshi 64, welcome in. I'm not I'm not embarrassed to be bad at games, I guess, but I think that's okay. Like, I think it's actually a good trait I have. The escort mission, it wasn't as bad as I remembered, you know. It was okay. And also, I'm playing with safe stats because I don't care. Like, people can make fun of me for that. I don't care, you know. But it's all really fun. I really like it. I have to get used to the controls again. But man, I miss the sword. I love the sword so much, man. Oh, the sword is so cool. Oh man. And it's gotten me a little bit back into my Zero appreciation phase, you know. Especially the story, man. The story is like, I don't know. Like, I like agree with a lot of things that I guess like Zero or like the games like depict, you know. Like, I don't know, I appreciate the stance it has and what it conveys and shit, you know. I really like that. And fucking leftist viewers and bullshit, but I really like it, okay? Like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I never noticed when I played it on stream first, which is probably because that was my first real, like, Mega Man game, aside from Mega Man X1 that I kind of played, and I didn't really take it as seriously. I didn't even know if I liked it as much. I think I went into the games with kind of, like, a mindset of, yeah, I don't know, it's just a game, I'm just gonna play it, but I'm not expecting anything from it. You know, like, I thought it was right, you know, but I never really, I don't know, I never really, like, expected a lot from it, and then kind of, I wouldn't even say I got super blown away. I think with these type of games, it's like, they slowly, like, grow on you, I would say, you know. Also, Liam, hello, welcome in. Liam, I haven't responded to your messages yet. I have seen them, though. I have not responded to a bunch of them, but I'm probably gonna do that, like, tomorrow or, like, in a few days, sorry. I'm really busy at the moment. I've been working on on an article all day, and I'm not even done. Ugh. But I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope you're doing well. But I think escort missions are always fucking annoying. I think the only thing that I remember when I replayed the rescue mission like a while ago was the fucking, how do you like get rid of like the pieces that like trap you, like the, I don't know, like a mouse trap, you know, but like for Zero or I guess people or like Reploids, etc. Like, how do you get rid of them? I think you just have to like hit them at the right angle, but they're so fucking annoying. I hate them. They were the ones that slash. Yeah, but you need to slash from the right like perspective, or otherwise your sword doesn't reach it. And I think you only like hit them with the second attack or something, so you had to stand there because you had to like double or like your third, I don't know, well, not follow them, I know, but like I think if you could hit them if you jumped over them, but because you had some guy following you, they would like fucking walk into it, you know. But I guess it doesn't really matter, I don't know, But anyways, you know what? Who cares? I'm gonna replay it later. It's not like I had that many missions behind me. I think I finished like 2 or 3 or something. And I played for like a half hour, so it shouldn't be that much that I have to catch up on, you know. But have you guys ever like replayed, or are you playing like the Zero series? Do you guys like them? Can jump slash and fall on them? Oh, can jump slash and fall on them, or the second slash hitbox? I know you hate them. Yeah, you hate them so much, Nick. I know. You know. Oh, man, I wanted to say something else. Let me think. What do I want to say? I want to say. Let me think. There was something I want to talk about, or like I don't know. I just want to mention. What was it? Let me think. What did I do? Grr, I should like write these things down. For God, brother. For God. Oh, I remember. Gosh, I'm not gonna play chess today. I don't feel like it. By the way, sorry. I don't feel like chess today. But here my zero is like my chess for today. You know, because I still have to do some work afterwards. But one thing that kind of annoys me is my Adobe license ran out. Oh, which means I looked into maybe acquiring another student discount, and I did not. I can say I did not grow victorious there. So I've been looking into some alternatives, and I'm probably gonna learn what is the name again? I think DaVinci. Not only DaVinci Resolve. I always thought DaVinci was like Resolve is only like an editing program. I never knew it was like a full on like I don't know, like studio where you could do like a bunch of shit. And I saw they actually had like a program that like deals with like similar stuff that like After Effects deals with. So I've been like looking into getting it. I only have like the free license because Jesus, it's like $300 or something to buy the full thing. But honestly, if it's good. I cut some stuff for my Mega Man presentation, and I'm slowly like getting the hang of it. I might actually like get it in the future, but so far I've been able to do everything I wanted to with like the free stuff. But I might actually set up my shorts, etc. there too, because again I can't edit them in Premiere anymore. But I already knew I wanted to do that change. It's more of a like, when do we do it, you know? And I'm absolutely not gonna pay fucking Adobe like I don't know how much they charge you. Even as a student, I think they charge you like $20 a fucking month for the entire like Creative Cloud. Like, brother, that's a lot of money, okay? That is like what some like you should charge maybe like yearly, okay? Like, oh my god, they piss me off, you know? They piss me off of how much they like charge you. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know how you can afford that, and I can't. So I mean, technically I probably could, but if I didn't buy anything, that's what I don't want to, you know? I would much rather spend that money on something else. DaVinci Resolve, I heard is really good. Yeah. One thing I was really positively surprised about is the way. Okay, so I didn't know this, but the way that the cutting there works is kind of like node based in a way. So this is like actually not as much as I'm used to, but I think it's gonna help me once I get used to it. I think it's gonna be actually a lot easier to do certain things. But especially with like After Effects, I don't know what the version for like DaVinci Resolve is called, but again, it's like really node based and not like layer based. And I'm more someone who is like used to like layer based software, probably because most software has kind of like been layer based around those like types of softwares, you know. But it's really interesting. It's really interesting like how they I don't know what you can do in that like program. But also something I thought was really cool is they ask you when you're installing it, like if you've used like previous software, and then they change the like UI depending on like how you're used to it, which was really helpful because I was able to edit my shit a lot easier in there because they kind of like mimic the Premiere like editing style, and I was like, oh, thank you. Like that made it a lot easier. And like even if they ask you that question at the start, and I don't know how many programs they had that available for, but I think it's insane that they even like offer that, you know. And also it was so fast. I don't know if that's just the way that I don't know, I organize my files. I don't know, I think I'm a pretty like organized person, but especially when I'm editing stuff, I think I can definitely be more organized in there. But I don't really care. It's mostly about just getting shit done after a while, you know. But like this shit was a lot like faster than, I don't know, sometimes my Premiere just crashed for no fucking reason. So yeah. Also, I'm liking it when I don't lock myself in a room with 2 HP. Papa. Yeah, I feel that. That's just, I don't know. Sometimes you just like you just do stupid things in like platformers and then you regret it. But also I think it teaches you not to do those stupid things anymore after some time, you know? Also, wait, did I just do something here? Did I just move it? What? Did I move that? The helly? That's weird. Sorry, I moved something in my browser. No, I'm gonna copy you. Oh, wait, did I copy paste it accidentally? Oh, I might have. Never mind. Jesus. Well, but yeah, how have you guys been? That's something that's been annoying me. I could have used my extra life to reset the boss fight at full HP, but that's how losers think. Oh, wait. So you had like a save, and or like I don't know, you made like a save thing for like wait, I don't get it. Wait, does that mean you can't use your other lives? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Or did you mean I had a save state inside the magnitude fight at 2 HP? Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Oh, so we're trying to get from that. You know what? I don't care, dude. You do whatever you do. You do whatever you do. I'm glad you have been able to like meet him. You know, I'm happy about that. You can be proud of that. That was also I remember being really proud after beating that motherfucker. That one took me like a while. So I don't know. I think it still is probably gonna take me a while now, but I've just I don't know. I'm more used to the controls. Hopefully, I haven't played in a few days, so it might like take me some time again. But I don't know. I hope that it's gonna be easier for me now. But I remember being I think that one was really one of the hardest fights, especially from the first game. I think I know like a lot of enemies that annoyed me, but I don't remember which game they're from. It's all like huge, like it's all like in I don't know, Mega Man Zero, and like a bubble for in my head, you know. Magnian is like, oh wait, you're already in the second game. Oh, I see. Oh, he wasn't even the first. Never mind. Dude, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know where they're from. But I remember really enjoying it nonetheless. Even with the pain, I really liked it. Damn. You know what? I'm happy you liked the game so much that you're continuing, you know? I'm happy about that. Thank you for giving it a chance. And I'm happy you've been having such a good time with it, you know? Genuinely, it makes me kind of happy that you like it because I remember you were like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and now see where you are. See where you're at, dude. You're going through the same thing as me. Yeah, so far I liked you more. Yeah, honestly, I think they definitely, I don't know, we usually call it like first game, what do we call it? First game, not dimension syndrome? I think it was first game syndrome, you know? Yes, first game syndrome. Thank you, Rory. So, like, I was trying a lot of things, but I definitely could, like, improve some of them. To be fair, I think each game, like, gets better with the other. My favorite is, like, 4, I believe, but I like all of them a lot. So, like, even replaying 1, I still like that one, or what I had in mind. Like, I didn't regret it, you know? ZERO 3. Do you not like ZERO 3? Like, Dingo, is that your favorite? I remember. Again, I if you ask me what made them all differential, I have no fucking idea. Oh, the greatest game in the universe? Damn! I don't know. But, like, I like all of them a lot. I probably would have to replay all of them again for like a more I don't know, like thing, you know. I like Phoenix Magnian. Looks very cool if he wasn't the stupidest bird that I hate. Also, give me a second, guys. My roomie just like sent me like a voice message, so I'm gonna listen to that for a second. But I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. Nothing yet, but just like an info, so that's good. Yeah. But man, you guys, welcome back. Thank you. Man, is there anything else I can talk about? I guess one thing I'm a little bit sad about is I haven't really listened. I'm so busy right now, you know. I have so much shit I need to do, and I have to focus on like university stuff, especially in like learning that new editing program. But I want to listen. I feel bad. I want to keep editing my shorts. You know, I have so many shorts that I want to like put out and shit. But I have kind of like been on like I don't know, on like pause. But let's be real. I hope you guys don't care. I hope you guys just care when I continue. So I'm gonna wait until I like have time again, and then I'm gonna like go full speed, you know, and I'm gonna like, I don't know, catch up on them, and then they're gonna come like daily again. But I'm sorry for like not posting them for a while. I guess it's okay. I'm a university student, you know, and university is more important. I have to not get behind on my real life responsibilities. Yeah, but I hope you guys look forward to seeing them again too. And thank you for like, I don't know, supporting me throughout them so far. And you want a high pie? Sure, sure, sure. Wait. Oh my god, the same with my... Oh shit, wait. Oh, did I export it? Oh my god. No, but I can, listen, I can still start the in quotation mark free trial. I didn't export my my 1.5k follower thing, which I actually finished like recording and editing that. I think I was just missing to put in like one like song in there. That was kind of ass, but that one is like, ah, man. If I had like one free day and I was like super exhausted, I'm gonna like get that shit out. Oh my god, a very nice bad guy. Damn. What are you now? I saw you're basically like a normal person. You have both good and like bad attributes. Congratulations. You're a human being. You're one of us. You're one of all of us. Very nice bad guy indeed. Dare I say, yeah. Or a very evil nice guy. So bad guy. Wait, who is that? Is that the guy who always made like these I don't know, like these song covers? Wait, I mean, or do I know them? Oh, good. Oh, good. Guilty Gear. Oh, you're an affable. What the fuck is an affable? Wait, sorry. Affable meaning. Oh, friendly, good-natured, or easy to talk to. Interesting. Learn a new word. But welcome in. Welcome in. So bad guy of Strife fame. Who the fuck is that? I don't know. Oh, is it also from the game that you mentioned? Oh, I'm definitely like a definitely good lawyer, soul good. Man. Oh, wait, one thing I can actually talk about that was a bit sad. Oh my god, guys, I played, or like, again, I've tried not to play them before yet, or maybe I could have played it. Nah, I don't think it's like really interesting to watch this be real, but I've played like some of the games that my classmates what's it called, like talked about in their presentations, because we all had to basically talk about some earlier games that were released like back in the days where I was probably not even fucking born yet, you know, that like impacted like video game culture a lot. And one of them, I think it was called Tokimeki Memorial, and it was apparently one of the first. It wasn't the first ever, but it was one of the first like dating sims you could do, and it was kind of nice. It was really hard. People are really mean to you in this game. It was kind of nice. I think it's really interesting to like look back in like gaming and see, I don't know, which things basically popularized like a genre and like what impact they had on it. And one thing that was kind of sad is I played through it while the others were holding like their presentations, and then my fucking game crashed, and my ass, because I was playing, I didn't want to get the ROM, okay? So I was playing in like an online an online emulator, and then my page like froze, and then when I reloaded, my progress was gone. I think I played for like 2 hours. So now I'm a little bit sad, but it's okay. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to find like a good screenshot, but all the screenshots I find are like really motherfucking old, like I don't know, like graphics. Also, if you didn't know, apparently Konami was a big fan of that, and I think he worked on like one of the games for it. That was like one of his earliest bigger works, which I thought was really fucking funny. I think it's really cool. Like, he's a based ass man, okay? Like, he's a based man for working on a fucking dating sim like this. I don't think people would expect that, honestly, but I thought it was really interesting. I think he worked in like a spin-off game for one of them where I think it delved more into like the characters themselves, and this was like the first game that they released from the series. And then I don't know, I haven't really I think one of the things that makes the game really hard is it's kind of shitty too. It's basically, you are, as a protagonist, you have to basically date all of these girls, but then you also, if you have like someone's girls, if you've ever interacted with them, you're basically required to interact with them again, because otherwise they're gonna get sad. And if they're gonna get sad, they're gonna get a bomb next to their name. And if that bomb explodes, then they're gonna tell all of their friends and all of the school members that you could potentially date that you're an asshole, and then no one likes you anymore. So basically, every girl that like gets in your like I don't know, playthrough, which you don't have an impact on, I guess. Like the more you have to make sure you talk to everyone. And that makes it really hard, okay? And honestly, that didn't happen to me gladly, but maybe my run would have failed, because there was this one girl I did not know how to meet. Like, I think I met her like twice, and then I also didn't know, I didn't have her fucking number, so I couldn't even fucking call her. So, and then she was really mad at me. I was like, hey man, you have to like, I don't know, you have to like reach out to me if you want to like spend time with me, okay? Like, I can't even reach you, okay? I'm sorry. I don't in the middle of that. Welcome in, Heart the Shifting. I'm just talking about like a game that I found out in one of the presentations. Do you know about it already? Have you heard about it? And I think the girl I was going for, I don't really have like a specific one. There was one that was kind of similar to me, I guess, if you like, I don't know, spice me down to one-dimensional. I don't think they were as one-dimensional though, to be fair. I think they were actually very well written. But still, like, I don't know, like a dating sim character. There was this one, like, Arsidon that was kind of similar to me. But that's why I couldn't date her. I was like, girl, you are like me. I'm not gonna date you. I looked for old VN games. I don't play them, but I like reading about them. Then apparently the second game from this series is so good, but it never got an English translation because it's kind of on the same level as motherfucking. I don't think it's as long as 100 line, but it's pretty long, and no one wants to fucking like translate it. So I can't, because I don't speak Japanese. I cannot play, but I locally want to because I've heard so much praise about it. I'm like, man, I want someone to translate it. You know, like, come on, man. Oh, is there not like some diehard fan that really wants to, I don't know, get it out there, and then like 2 people play it, including me? I'm gonna be the other person. I'm gonna play it, okay? Oh yeah, how did your presentation go? My presentation went well. My presentation went well. I was a bit nervous. Also, I slept not that well. Alright, let me say I slept too little that day because I spent too much time finishing it, but I did finalize everything that I wanted to. I think I had 4 hours of sleep, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing, okay? I didn't pull an all-nighter. I nearly had to, but I didn't. And yeah, then I think I presented it and I did it well. So now it's behind me, and I can like look back and not worry anymore. And I think there was a remaster. I haven't heard of it. The videos I watched were only like a few years back, so I don't know. I haven't heard of it, but yeah, I think you're thinking of a different VN, man. But it's still kind of sad that one of the earlier, more popular games never got like localized like that. Come on, man. They should, I don't know, they should go into the market. Because I think if you don't localize those type of games, or if you don't remake them, etc., no one's gonna hear about it anymore, okay? But I also heard that the third one was apparently really fucking bad. We're talking about Toki Mimi Memorial right now, by the way. So if you guys don't know what I'm speaking about, there's a Monster Hunter game that was made by From Software that sadly never got a translation. I've always wanted to play it. I feel the pain, Papa. That is how I feel that way about a lot of like games that have never gotten localized. But it'd be what it'd be, you know. I think the only thing you can do is be vocal about it, and then maybe, you know, maybe the people are gonna hear you if it's more than you, if more people than you like ask for it, you know. But I think let me Google the characters. The character that I got, in quotation marks, stuck with was someone that was always late, and I was like, girl, I relate to you, okay? She was just like me. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sad. I think my classmates noticed that, but I was kind of sad when my like my page froze, and I like lost all of my progress, but I was kind of getting dedicated to her. Not dedicated, but attached. I was like, man, whatever. What the fuck is a berserk button? Oh wait, tropes associated. What the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. It's TV tropes. I get it. Oh, okay. I see. You know what? Let's look through it together. Who cares? Let me like go to the other screen. Hello. I'm gonna go here, and then we can look through the thing together. Okay. Wait. This one? No. This one? Yeah, kind of. You guys see it? You guys see it? you You guys like it? You guys can read? When it's gonna bother me, I can't remember what game it was. That's good. No worries. No worries. But this was Tokyo Mimi Memorial 1. The only one it had gotten, not an official translation. I think it only got like a fan English translation, which is still good. I'm happy that that person translated. Or I don't know, you can call me out if I'm wrong. You can see it? Good. But the girl I liked was this one. If you can see my cursor, she was kinda cute. This one is like the main MC apparently. And I think she's apparently really popular, so she was very popular back in the day. Let me say it like this, I don't dislike her, I don't care as much about her, but apparently she has like a lot of depth, you know? I have never met her, I don't know what she is. Okay, she's skilled at cooking, I see. This is the girl that's kind of like similar to me. Oh, okay, I guess this was kind of lost in the... she has 2 main passions, art and singing. Okay, that's not me though. This is like, she basically only like runs into you, I guess. I have also not met mad scientist, Jesus. Oh, wait, what? Is to take over the world? Oh my god. Why Dr. Wiley would love her. I think this is like the sister of like your best friend that you only ever call if you want to know how the girls feel about you. Like, come on, brother. I have no idea who this is. Never met her either. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is my girl. I liked her. Oh wait, she's the daughter of a rich businessman? Jesus, I didn't know that. Let me actually know. She was brought up as a lady and thus speaks a very polite Japanese and has an attitude of such. She's notable for having a very slow speech pattern and for being a massive cloud cuckoo. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. You know what? That's me. That's just neurodivergent people. Maybe that's why you know you gotta respect the ambition, right? But I thought she was kind of cute, and she reminded me of me being a little bit like slow and always getting there late. So I was like, hey girl, that's just like me, okay? Nepo baby, kind of. I didn't know that. Oh, she's a member of the tennis club. Yeah, I read that. Her idol. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. One thing I looked at is you need to have like certain stats. It's kind of like sorry, what is the horse game again? Sorry. Uma Masume. No, I know it's Uma Masume, don't worry. But basically you could kind of like up your skills depending on like what you, I don't know, decide on each like week. And one, you could just look into the mirror and become pretty, I guess. And I did it a few times and then she appeared, so maybe she was just after my looks. Her hobby is sitting and she's particularly good at it. She's best friend of her polar opposite Yuko, and since both of them are from rich... Jesus! She's also childhood friends of Ray. Damn, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh my god, this was the girl that was pissed at me, but she never even gave me her fucking name. Then this is this guy. This guy is apparently like a cross-dresser, but you can't date him, so that's weak. That's weak. I dislike that. Who the fuck is... Wait, who's that girl that she's with? Yuko. Who the fuck is Yuko? Who's that? Do I know them? Who's the other rich girl? What? She's rich? I didn't know that. I see. A fun-loving girl from a rich family who's on the lookout for the latest trend and hates studies with a passion. Wow. She's not above cheating at exams, is regularly late for school, and shrugs off any reprimands made by school principals. Likes games and lively, plays a lot, is a fan of karaoke, and a champ, I see, at dancing. She knows and is a resigned friend of Yoshio since middle school, and is best friends of Yukari, Yoshiko, and Maho Shirayuki of Tokimeki Memorial 2. Wait, these 2 games are connected? What? I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh wait, what? You can look at more. Apparently the second, I never knew there was a 4th one. What the hell? Oh, it doesn't even have like a main thing. But I don't know, I thought it was really interesting. So yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. So if you guys ever want to know which was the first game that kind of popularized the fucking dating sim genre, it was this one. Apparently, it was this one. So yeah, she's skilled at cooking. Yeah, I'd never interacted with that. But yeah, then they really said femboys don't deserve love. Yeah. No, actually, one thing that I thought was kind of interesting is they apparently also had like a female version, as in like one for girls. So I think it was like girls side or something. But I'm gonna be so for real. The boys in that game look kind of they look kind of ass. Okay, I'm sorry. Like what is that? I don't know. don't know. They don't really seem that interesting to me. But I maybe I should like play into it. But also it's like a really old game, so I think just like the way I don't know that it was probably written would fucking annoy the fuck out of me. But yeah, this guy looks way too young at the top, man. He looks way too fucking young. Okay. But I still think it's interesting that like wait there's a fucking what this guy has an Android. Interesting. So maybe that was like the most popular one out of the story, but it had like multiple ones. So and again, I think it had like this is like the big inspo for like a lot of like visual novel, not visual novels, but like dating sims nowadays. So I respect it for that. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to know where things mostly started from, even if they don't like interest me that much, you know. The B team got put on the boy design. What is the B team? Sorry. I don't know what that means. You remember? Oh, you remember now? Drop the name. Also, Jesus, wait. Can you date this dude? Is this just the motherfucking dad? Wow, I see. I see. That's probably the. If this is a protagonist, the pronoun is pretty. That's pretty cute. I don't know. I think it's pretty cute. Drop it right. I want to know. I want to know. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for Rui's explanation. And then I guess I can show you guys like my presentation if you want to see. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play some Mega Man Zero with you guys. Yeah. And then I either stop after a while or I go and study. Or no, I don't know. I'm gonna continue playing, I guess. or get my roomie from the hospital. I'm jamming to music. Let me eat for a bit. Oh, the B team is a term to refer to the less experienced and accomplished team in an organization. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't... Either it was done by... It was probably worked on by men, let's be real. So maybe it was... I don't know. Actually, I don't want to assume in here. Maybe it was also worked on by women. But I think, especially back then, it was like rare to have like a lot of women on your team. Unfortunately, I still think it is now. Especially in that industry. But like it's gotten a little bit better, I hope, at the very least. Also DocuSave, and just be careful when you search a lot, you shouldn't get anything too crazy though. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna search for it without sharing it, so that way I should be good. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh wait, why is it called Banging Summer? You know what, maybe my Google is trying to protect me right now. Maybe my Google is trying to protect me. But it's not this one right now, though, is it? Wait. You can use VNDB? Because there's like a, I watched this movie. Isn't this one right? Is this like an adaptation of the visual novel? No? Huh. What? Okay, semi-classic of the dating sim genre that first blew Japan's mind in 1992. To make update, it's like HD art, optional modern features, and for the first time ever, a global release. That's kind of crazy. You know, the art's kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of, you know that one game where you play like a bunch of Candy Crush, and then you can undress people? I'm obviously not going to go into detail here, but it reminds me of that. I don't think it's like NSW to show off the screenshots here, so this one that like Marie is speaking about. The heart was a big one too, back then. That one got a remaster. Hell yeah, that's cool though. That is a remaster. I'm kind of curious. I want to know what the original looked like. Is Banging Summer like? Nah, we're not watching the trailer. But wait, can you see that somewhere? We're just talking about visual novels right now. No, sorry, not visual novels. I always say visual novels, but I mean dating sims basically. Most of the originals were like PC 98. That's crazy. Wait, I'm not finding any screenshots of the original, which is kind of sad. That's really sad. Elaborate. No, we're just talking about the genre, the evolution of dating sims. So like all the oh my god, I want to see that so bad, please. Okay, do you get me a Wikipedia? Probably not. Oh wait, the visual novels database. Is there maybe something here? I never knew there was like a visual novel database. It's kind of cute though. Huh. I mean, I got like the banner, I guess. Oh man, I wish they had like art, but they only have the banner. So I go there to look at the ends to find the artist usually. Ooh, that's good though. Yeah, it's hard to. People don't credit their shit sometimes. You found art? Yeah, go send it to me, please, please. I want to see. I want to see. But I don't know. I probably will like prefer like the older art style. It has something. Yeah, not everything that you put into like a higher quality is gonna be better. Especially like pixel art. Sometimes pixel art in itself can just be peak, you know. I have your chat open, Rui. I am waiting. Also, I didn't. Oh my god, I forgot to respond to your like latest message. I'm sorry. But yeah, feel free to like show it to me if you want. I don't know if it's gonna be good, obviously, but who knows? Oh my god, that is so cute. What? I love that art style. Wow, dude, I really dig that art style. I kind of man. I wish they like took that. I know they're probably trying to modernize it, but that has such a vibe, you know. I wish they kind of stick to that in the remaster or like in the remake. Like, look at that. It has so much. Wow, that has like so much like aura, man. That is so cool. Look how pretty these girls are. Wow. And especially the art style. Like, hello, hello. I felt that way too. Here. I love that. But I might just listen. I don't know. Maybe that was just like the more modern art style back in the day. So wait, I don't think you can even like see it properly. Here. Look how cute these are. These are so cool. I love that. I love that, man. And we also have this one. So pretty. And this. Wow. I love the games from the era had pixel art styles like that. Yeah. Man. I understand that they take that away because again, it's no longer modern, but I miss it. You know, like, come on. It no longer feels like the original. If they just like give it like, I don't know, like a normal modern anime art style. Especially if it's like a remake, you know? But I don't know, maybe that's like what the target audience wants. Also, let me eat something more. My god, the amount of art and time at the time went into these is crazy. I can imagine. When did this come out, the original? Like 1992? I don't even know. Were there even like fucking art programs? Like maybe they even like drew this in real life and then they tried to get these art pieces into like pixel art, you know? But they didn't even use like, I don't know, any art programs back then. Probably had to like program it in. There's like a lot of dedication. I will show you a different game Kojima directs from this era, but another time. I mean, you can show it right now. I don't mind it. It's okay. We're in an ad break nonetheless too. They were really limited by colors. Oh, true. That was Kojima. Damn, he worked on like. Are you also gonna show me like another like dating sim? Because that would be kind of funny. I never knew that Kojima got his like start from like dating sims back then. I never would have expected that too. Why is he no longer working on that? I guess maybe because they're in quotation mark. Or maybe he is. Who knows? Maybe just I don't know. People just don't care about it. It's more not a dating sim, but more of a mystery game. Go spill it, spill it. I want to know. I want to know. I low-key want to replay if it's available in English because I can't speak Japanese, nor do I really want to learn it because it's so different from like German and English that I fear, and I'm really bad at language in general, you know, like I would much prefer just focusing on English like that, okay? So I'm good. I don't need to speak Japanese, you know. Also, man, you got more art. That's so cute. I love that art style. I love that so much. It's so pretty. Let me, wait, can I, no, I can't. I can't copy it like this. Sad. But it's so gorgeous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do you know if this has like an English release? Probably not, right, Ruri? There's probably like a ROM out there though. Haha. Like, look how cute it is, guys. Look how cute that is. Or this one. I like the hair. I like the hair a lot. Kind of crazy how detailed you can get with just like pixel art. Oh, let me drink something. Ooh, what the hell? Whoa, that looks so good. Yo, police nuts. Wait, I think I heard about that before. I think I've heard of this one. Police nuts. Did this one get a remake? Or like, when did this release? In 1994. Damn. Have you guys heard of this before? Do you know, did like Kojima ever work on like any of the art, or was he more of like a director? Yeah, Dokusei came out in 1992. And this came out in 1994. I think he directed it. Like a mystery game. Like the art is so good in this. It's so wow, you know? Like Jesus. To be sci-fi. I kind of fuck with that though. Man, I should like replay some of these. That's on my notes. I'm putting it in my notes where I want to replay that if you can. If it's a good game, obviously. If it's not a good game, maybe not. But if it's a good one, who cares? You probably can play it. Oh my god, it was for the PS. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Or it is an English game. Huh. Do you know how long it is? Damn, no one knows about this. This is insane. Or I don't know. I mean, YouTube isn't even that old, to be fair. So a lot of the generations, especially like ours, they might just not know about it if they don't like take a look. And the older generations, they probably just have it. I don't know. They talked about it, I guess, or they had different ways of talking about it back in the days. I have no idea if it's playable. There should be. I mean, maybe there's like a ROM. Oh wait. Yes, there is. There is. Also, Vodka, hello! Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, Senpai. Hello. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm just stressed. I have so many uni things I have to work on. So, but it's okay. How are you doing? And also, I might have to end my stream abruptly today because my roommate is in the hospital and I might have to take her later. But how are you doing? Home played 3 was like maybe 10 hours. The game came out 1994. Damn. You're doing good? That's good to hear. It's good to hear. I hope so too. But again, I think she's getting operated in a bit, so I hope that she's gonna be fine. But it's good that she went there, you know? It's good that she didn't wait. You've been busy with work? But I hope you've been making some money too. Let me eat something again. Also, welcome back from the ad break. I think you guys are already back. You love your job? Hell yeah! You love to hear that. Are you still like working as like a percussionist? I hope everything goes fine. Thank you, Melody. Thank you. Okay, estimated 10 to 18 hours. As for if it's good or not, well, no clue. But I was watching a playthrough. I think I like the art direction more than the plot. Yeah. I mean, let me say it like this. I might play into it. I don't have to play through the entirety of it, you know? But I think sometimes like playing into it is pretty cool. But you know what? I don't have to be a normal presentationer. I'm just gonna show you guys my slides. I'm just gonna show you guys my slides. and kind of like what I would say according to them, okay? Because I do want to show it off, but wait, let me do it like this, I guess. It can be part of it if you want to. Let me stop my music, and you can see how I plan. Okay, I'm proud of the art, or like the way that I parted this presentation. Okay, so first, ignore the video player. I should have clicked right. I hope you can hear it though. Can you hear the music? Look, it's so cool how I include the music, right? So it was like kind of like the start. And I tried to mix it up with like this? No. And then I went into the glittering, which is basically what I'm gonna like talk about. Like the main topics. And you guys see like the background and shit. And I showed off the informations, which is like that it released in 1988 on December 24th. I had like background music. This is the background music I played. It's gonna stop after a while. But I'm gonna ignore it. It keeps going, okay? It was released by Capcom. It was directed by Akira Kitamura. I tried to like look for some pictures that look really young. Like they look a lot older nowadays, but I was like, hey, what would they have looked like when they like worked on this game? So that's what I like tried to look for. Then the producer was Tokuro Fujiwara. December with Z. Yes, that's what we do. In Germany, we write Dezember with Z and not a Z. Again, it's a German presentation, so obviously I wrote it in the German way. So that's why it says Informationen and not information on the top. Oh. I'm just showing you guys off my school presentation I worked on. Look, Windows Santi! The programmer was Nobuyuki Matsushima, which also I thought it was really funny. Like I found this picture on the official like Nintendo website, and then I clicked on it, and it basically it showed like the same thing, but like with him looking older. I'm not doxing myself, don't worry, that's what I meant. You know what, let me Google for him again actually. Wait, I wanna show what I mean to you guys. Like, it basically here, it shows like this image, but if you click on it, it becomes like this one. So I guess they still have like this image in like their database, but they never deleted it. But if you click on the link, then it leads you to this, and then you you see him at the bottom, I think, and then but it's just like him older, and he has like a exactly same fucking perspective and the exact like same fucking face, but it's just like he aged, and I thought it was really funny. Okay, I thought it was like really funny. Yeah, let me go back in. And then also, like Akira, who's also a director, apparently also works as an artist, which I thought was really interesting because I do that too, you know. So I think it's cool that a lot of the like directors back then, or maybe I don't know if it's a lot of them, but some of them also, I don't know, worked in like other areas too. I don't know who Yasuaki Kishimoto is. I know that I think Naoya and Keiji Inafune, I think they worked on like that Kickstarter Mega Man that came out afterwards that was kind of like a shitty failure, because I don't know, I think they got like enough money and then the game kind of flopped, which is kind of sad. I think it was something Almighty 1 or something, I think, but I don't know more about them. And I think one of our chatters has like told me more about Inafune before, but Inafune was responsible, apparently, my professor taught me this afterwards, for like a bunch of the character designs, which I thought was really interesting. Active Emergency Protocol, IP Redirection, pyum! I know Inafune did art director, ooh, yeah, but I like his art too. I'm sorry that the game failed that they worked on, but I probably had like a lot of like reasons. And then this guy was the only one where I kind of like took a less professional one, because this image just looks so goated, okay? I think bro took this with his wife or something, but it's so cool. Look at this man's like fucking, this aura, okay? The piece. Mighty number 9! Yeah, exactly. You remember, Dink. That was right. Nayuta also worked on that one, because I think when I googled it, I found his picture related to them, but I don't know if that's correct. So maybe I can ask you probably know that. So I think that now, yeah, Tomita, I think he worked on that game too. Or was it just like Keiji Inafune, because I don't know. Then to go into the story and something, I cut this down a lot. So basically, that poses are right. I basically try to just like keep it simple, but like still mention what is like interesting, I guess. And then I always forget his name, I'm so sorry. But Dr. Thomas Light, how he is written fully, is inspired by Thomas Edison. Okay, Thomas Edison, yeah. He's inspired by Thomas Edison. I had it open with my notes, okay? Yeah. And he and Dr. Wiley were basically, now I translated it all into German, now I don't know the English words anymore. Scientists, I think it's a scientist. They were both scientists at the fucking scientist university. I don't know the right name for it anymore, but it was some bullshit like name like that. And they both worked on their own like fucking projects. I know that like Dr. Light was a big fan of like wanting to study sentience in robots and basically making them like humanity's partner. However, Dr. Wiley, who was inspired by Albert Einstein, who, fun fact, is actually German if you don't know, so I think that's pretty cool. And also he reminds me a little bit of one of my like physics teachers, which is really interesting. But he worked on like a science project, or like he was researching the double gear project, which was basically a project that made like not Dr. Wiley, but that made robots really strong and fast. However, after a while they found out that like Dr. Wiley's project, because it like overextended like robots so much that it was hurting them, and because of that there was a committee or something, I don't know, but basically the state went in and was like, hey, Dr. Wiley, I don't think we should fund your research anymore because it's hurting the robot that you're working on, and that's not good. And also Dr. Light was like, hey, I am your friend, but you shouldn't continue this because it is hurting the people, not the people, but like the robots that we are like working on. It's not good. And again, Dr. Light thinks of his robots as his own children, and he sees them as partners of humanity. However, Dr. Wiley does not do that. He sees them as mere tools and just wants them to help him or like humanity become stronger. And I think, from what I remember, I think only if like robots are super strong is when they are allowed to like, I don't know, as long as they're like helpful for like humanity, then he can like respect him or some bullshit, you know. He basically wants robots to be heroes, I guess, which also is kind of funny because I guess the robot that we all know is like the closest hero is like Zero, you know. And I don't know, that one was like created by Dr. Wiley, which also apparently I read someone said that Zero was like a self-insert. I don't know how to feel about Zero after that. Also, Dr. Wiley's on the right here, and Dr. Light is on the left, if you guys are curious. But yeah, after that, they decided against supporting Dr. Wiley's project, like the Double Gear project, and he's like really mad. He's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna cancel my friendship with Dr. Light. And then he becomes the mad scientist we all know because of jealousy and hatred. And yeah, that's it. That's the story. And they fund Dr. Light's research project, which again is like the studying sentient robots. And the first thing he works on, actually I'm gonna keep that a hidden thing, but he works on robots and he gives them like a specific number. They're called after DLN, which means Dr. Light number. And before he makes a full robot, he is working on Proto Man, which stands for Prototype Man. And also in English, not in English, in Japanese, he is known as Blues Man because they're all like kind of like, not all of them, but a lot of them are named after musical terms. And he's creating Proto Man. So because he's a prototype, he has like the number 000, like the Dr. Light number, I guess. Is it the media guy? I don't know, maybe. But I don't even know that much more about Proto Man. All I know is that after he has been prototyped, he actually had like a faulty generator or something, and like Dr. Light had to repair him. However, because he is sentient, he was aware that he was broken, and he didn't want to let Dr. Light like repair him because he was scared that it would take away his sentience or his like individuality, and that's why he ran away. And Dr. Light was sad, but it didn't let him stop him, and then he created rock and roll, guys. He created rock and roll. Rock was known as like Dr. Light number 1, and roll was known as Dr. Light number 2. And wait, sorry. There you go, music back. But basically, Rock was like a lab assistant to him, and Roll was basically like a housekeeper, I guess, who was just cleaning a bunch of shit. And that was like a really big success because they were both also meant to be like sibling robots. And again, like Dr. Light saw himself as like a father to them, and they saw like him as a father to them too. So it was good. And after that, he created a third project, which was, I think, required by like the state, and he was working on an industrial project, robots, where he created Cutman, really professional names by the way, Gutsman, Iceman, Electman, Fireman, and Bombman. I think Cutman, I forgot what he was responsible for. I think, obviously something related to cutting, maybe like forest station or something like that. I think Gutsman. I think Gutsman was basically used, same with Bombman, to like get rid of like certain I don't know, constructions or buildings, etc. Iceman was someone who was built to withstand like really extreme levels of climate. So he was actually really fine in like really cold climate, but also really fine in really hot climate. The only climate that was really bad to him was like water, which is also why he is like weak to water in the game and actually not like fire, funny enough. Also, welcome in, Scorpion. Hello! I'm basically just like showing off the presentation I worked on for my university that I held. And going a lot more into detail because I am not going to be able to go through this in 50 minutes on here. Yeah, Zero is the opposite. Like Zero is like Dr. Wily number 100. I don't know what like Dr. Wily number 0 is. I don't know even if he has a Dr. Wily number. I'm gonna be honest, I only researched the first and second classic game. I don't know what goes on beyond. I saw like they had like a different number change in the end, so maybe that like, or maybe it was just like a different person, different scientist who worked on them. Because obviously after a while, like both Dr. Light and Dr. Wily have died. Because he heard Dr. Light was making X, so he made 0. Hey, Conan, Willy as German. What? Wily? I mean, hey, I take the representation. I don't mind it. He is kind of German coded. I can't lie. This man, look at him, man. Look at him. This guy would say, "Oh my God, was eine Scheiße." He would like say that and he would go away. No, this is just, listen, if you go on a morning walk, this is the most happy German you're gonna meet, okay? This is going to be the most happy German. You're gonna like, I don't know, you're gonna like run, or not run, but like walk past them, and then they're gonna be looking at you, and then they're gonna think that they left you like a smile. That's like the type of German experience you have right here. But Alec, man, I don't know what he was responsible for. I think he was like, I think in like an, what was it, in a atomic power plant or something. I think he was responsible for the electricity there. I don't know what Fireman was responsible. I think Fireman was responsible for getting rid of waste, and again, Bombman was, I think, for like reconstruction of like land or some bullshit. But obviously, as we all know, Dr. Wily, because he's not an angst, but he's like a miserable piece of shit. But he basically he reprograms and like grabs all of the industrial robots that like Dr. Light created, and basically turns them into combat robots. Which again, they're not his robots, so they're still named after the Dr. Light number. But like they're evil now. They're basically they're reprogrammed to just like basically attack the world and be evil and stuff like that. Yeah. And one thing I also want to add is here again, we all know that like also rock and roll existed. However, Proto Man ran away, so that's why he couldn't like take care of him. And rock and roll, he actually forgot about them, or he ignored them. I don't know. I found both sources where they both say both, so I don't know what's actually correct. But basically, that's why they weren't like reprogrammed by him. I think people have either said that he didn't see a use in them, or that he basically just forgot them, I guess. But then, because we all know Rock, which is like the robot that I showed you guys earlier, again, the lab assistant, he has like a big sense of justice or some bullshit. But because of that, he decides that he wants to also be turned into a combat robot so he can fight all of those industrial robots. So the world is no longer in danger, and like his dad gets like revenge for his robots being taken away from him. And because of that, he like talks like Dr. Light into turning him into a combat robot. Which again, Dr. Light didn't want that because he literally sees Rock as his like son, but he still like got him to do it because what else are they meant to do, I guess? And that's how he gets turned into Mega Man, which is like a super robot, I think I've read somewhere. And that's why he is called after like the Dr. Light number 1, because he was officially or originally like a lab assistant, but because like they needed like a hero or like someone to fight the robots with, he got turned into like the robot. And he got like a buster, I think put onto him, as well as some, I think, cerulean armor or some bullshit. I forgot it, but those are like the things that he put them on him. Ew, I found helmetless dude. Hey! Leave my man alone! I would love to see that though, actually. Just don't say ew. Please. He's bald! Hey! Leave my man alone! Maybe he just has too much like robot testosterone. Rock, to fight these robots, you must become blue. He was already blue before, but he become more blue. I guess he also became bald. Oh no, I think Rock was able to take off his helmet. I don't know why they didn't do that for the other ones, probably because they didn't expect him to be like a robot, you know? like a fighting robot. This one was not expected to be one, so why would they like do anything else? The mecha-looking bald head, I think that was the concept art for a toy. Damn, I see. But yeah, that was like Mega Man 1. Basically, he becomes Mega Man, and then he fights all of the industrial robots that like Dr. Wily like took from them. And after that, Dr. Wily obviously asked not to be killed, or like, I don't know, asked for forgiveness. And then obviously he doesn't like learn from his lesson, and he comes back in Mega Man 2 and creates actually 8 robots instead of 6 on his own, and those are called after the Dr. Wily numbers. And they start off from where like Dr. Light left. So basically the last robot that Dr. Light named after is Alec Man, which is Dr. Light number 008. And so Dr. Wily starts with like Dr. Wily number 9, because I guess they just like they go after each other, you know. There's only one robot named I don't know, after the number 9, I guess. So yeah, and I'm not gonna show them to you because I didn't have time, but also I thought it was kind of cool to be like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you guys the robot names, okay? You guys have to find out one by one. So what am I gonna do? But yeah, he basically has his own robots that he wants to take over the world again, and also to fight Mega Man with. And Mega Man has to fight them again. But again, these are not from Dr. Light anymore. These are like basically robots that Dr. Wily created himself. So they were also not created to be used in like any industrial senses. These were basically just like created to like fight Mega Man, I guess. So then I have like the analysis where it was like, hey, did you guys know that in the starting screen of like Mega Man 2, which I have the logo here, I'm just in front of it, look. Basically they had like 2 difficulties, which I thought was really funny. I don't know if they also had 2 difficulties in the Japanese version, but in the English version, the normal difficulty, not the normal one, but the difficult difficulty was actually the normal one from Japan. So they basically like made the game easier for Japanese people. I think I also played like the normal version in English, so I played like, I guess, the easier version, but I don't care. Then I also wanted to compare it to the intro screen from Mega Man 1, because I think they did a good job like adding onto it. Look how cool that one looks. Like I already showed it earlier, but you saw like the whole build up and shit. So they put like a lot of effort into making this one like more atmospheric and stuff, and I thought it was really cool. I think they did like a good job on that. Also what I've noticed is that the Mega Man design is a little similar to a pretty famous Scooby-Doo villain called Charlie, which is straight up a malfunctioning robot. I see. I mean, maybe Scooby-Doo was inspired by them. I don't know how old Scooby-Doo is. Then they also have a password system, so instead of like having save stats, they basically work with like passwords. So after you finish a stage and you have like specific items, I guess, you get like a specific password at the end. And if you want to continue playing, then you have to like remember this password and then put it in. So you never have like save stats. Of course you have save stats as you play them nowadays, you know, but they didn't exist back then because the technology was just like not good enough there. And also the controls, I just included this one because I guess, but this one is not crazy. You have like arrow keys to move left and right. You can jump, you can also slide, and I guess quick slide. I don't know what that meant actually. I think it's just like, you don't have to press 2 buttons instead of 1. So welcome in, Akane! And you can fire, and you can charge your Mega Buster, which you can have like a charge like fire, I guess. And then start and is like weapon select, I guess. Then also, for the first time they introduced like E-tanks. Basically this lets you like recharge some of your like health, which is I think is pretty cool. So that wasn't in Mega Man 1. They also have like 1-ups, which is like a pickup item too. Like both of them are pickup items. They're the only ones that exist in this game. And they basically give you 1 more health or like 1 more health level. I don't know how they're called. And if you lose all of them, then you're basically game over. But you can still keep going if you still have like some left after you die, basically. Gives like multiple tries. Then, I'm learning so much. You probably already knew all of this, but listen. I hope you guys enjoyed like me going through my presentation once again. But yeah, also, yeah, again, the music, that wasn't limited on the website. I couldn't loop the music, so I had to, again, kind of like run through it, but I can just like pretend I'm doing that right now. But again, there were 8 stages in this game instead of 6. Of course, the reason for that is that now Wily was like, hey man, I need more robots to fight Mega Man, but also the reason from the developer was because they noticed that like the game was really short for Mega Man 1, especially if you knew what the fuck you were doing. So they added like 2 more to kind of like make it a little bit longer, and honestly people have like kind of given this like positive feedback because now they've made that the game like feels like the right length basically. But also something you have to keep in mind when playing this game is that again it's like an action platformer, side action platformer, and I like Airman's Animus expression. Yeah, man, he's so fucking down with this motherfucking shit. But basically, the game revolves only around like these stages. So in each stage, you fight one of the like robot masters that like Dr. Wily created to fight Mega Man. And yeah, so basically they have like a stage that's like kind of like resolved around them, or not resolved, but like revolved around them. And at the end, you basically fight them. There's also always like a boss fight in the middle, or like a mid-boss fight, and then the final boss fight at the end. So it's very linear in that regard of the level itself. But you can also just choose whichever level you play by yourself. And at the end, after you beat each level, or like each boss, the final boss at the very least, you always get like their element, or like their special weapon, which is always different for each of them. And depending on which you get, it's gonna be like stronger or weaker against all of the other robot masters. So depending on your strategy, you're gonna have an easier or like a harder time playing the levels. And here's like also like a comparison to the first game. So this is like the stage select in the first game, and I think they improved it a lot. Look how cool it is. Looks a lot better. And then after you beat all of the 8 robot masters, you can fight like the Dr. Wily stages, which are also multiple ones. But yeah, then I thought I actually recorded these. Okay, I recorded these myself. I think they're so cool. Oh man. And then here's like the this is like I recorded that gameplay too. Okay, I put that in there. Look, it's a video. Oh, I put so much effort into that. Anyways, but here's like the enemies you meet in the industry Metal Man stage, which is basically like an industry area, I guess, and it has like a bunch of different enemies. I think mainly it has, I forgot what they're called, conveyor belts, I believe, as well as like those like presses that come down. Then at the end, there's no mid-boss in this, but at the end you fight against Metal Man, which has like the Dr. Wily number, as you can see, 009, which again starts off after, I think, Alec Man, like Dr. Light number 998. And his weakness is the quick boomerang, as well as the metal blade, which is funny because he literally has the metal blade himself. So I guess he is like weak to himself. And also something that you guys probably don't know is that the metal blade is probably the most OP like weapon in this entire game. Because the one thing that is like different with the metal blade from like the normal shooter is that the shooter can only like shoot into 2 different directions, which is like the right and the left. However, the metal blade can shoot into, I think, 8 different directions. They can shoot up, down, left, right, and then also on like the sides of it. So that basically makes the metal blade a lot like a better like weapon, and it's, I think, really strong against a few, not against everyone, but a few like enemies in the game, even like normal like enemies. So once you have like the metal blade, you're basically gonna have a lot easier time playing through any of the levels. And yeah, here's like the metal blade you get. There's also always like a level, well, not a level, but like a quick pop-up. I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to record the pop-ups too, but I did not have time, and I thought it was probably most or like more important to just like sleep. So I went to sleep, and I just put in like a crappiest screenshot, but I think that's okay. Then after that, it is Airman. I originally had like the full thing in there, but then I was like, Jesus, they all like took like, I think, 8 seconds or something, and I decided no, I'm gonna cut them down, so it's like the final thing, so I can keep them, but I'm not gonna go over my 15-minute mark too long. And this one is placed in the sky. It's like a gigantic like sky bridge, I would say. And I think again, that's the most remarkable thing are like these 2 things again: the sky bridges, as well as like the enemies that go on like the clouds. And one thing that's also important about these levels is that some of the views get like hidden away from your view because of the clouds, obviously. It's a thick metal blade, right? And the art looks so cool. Indeed, it does. Also, there was no transparent image of like the Airman art, so I cut that out myself. Okay, that wasn't me. But Airman is like the Dr. Wily number 10. And he's very weak to Leaf Shield, which is something you get later. And you can see it on the right how he fights. He basically attacks you with like little tornadoes. I forgot what it's called. I think, I don't know. I forgot what his like attack is called. Oh, air shooter, I guess. Air shooter. So yeah, I can't defeat him. But also one thing that I want to add right here is that I thought it was really funny. There were like a few things in the game that the devs struggled with. And one of them was the way they sometimes had like bugs where some of the graphics would hide, and you can see it here. Like sometimes the graphics just hide from like Mega Man, as well as the thing on the top left. They start like flashing. That was not intended. That was like a bug they had because they didn't have enough like time to develop anymore. And again, you get like the air shooter, as well as an item too, which is basically really shitty name, honestly. There's like different traversal like elements or items in this game, and there's like 3 of them. I'm gonna spoil it to you, and you get the second one from this boss, but obviously you get like the others from like other bosses as well. And this one like lets you fly on like a little what the fuck is it? Like a rocket ship, I guess, like above like I don't know, like a ground, and you need them basically later for like the Dr. Wily stages. Then we're for Bubble Man, which is basically the Bubble Man stage is like one that plays both on a waterfall as well as underwater. At the start you play against these really annoying fucking frogs. I really hated them, but also I kind of like them because they're kind of iconic, but they're really fucking annoying. They also have like a mid-boss, I would call them. And then it's like these little fish robots thingies, and as you can see, again, look how OP the motherfucking metal blade is. Holy fuck. There's also these other water-themed enemies you can fight. And then at the end, when you fight against Bubble Man, which is Dr. Wily number 11, he is weak against Metal Blade, so this can go really fucking fast. Look how fast this guy depletes his motherfucking things. But he, like, I think he, like, attacks with Bubble Lead, which is a really funny name. Fun fact, I looked into this and I was like, hey, what the fuck? Why did they name this Bubble Lead? But I did not mean lead as in the atom or whatever. I think they meant, like, lead as in they shittily Google translated this word. And they meant one thing that, like, kind of, like, go somewhere or like flow somewhere. Lead as in like, hey, go over there, you know? They didn't mean like the I don't know, like metal, okay? So it's not lead or however it's pronounced. It's actually like following. So bubble shooter will probably be like another. The song is cut off. Yeah, that's the limitations of the software. I didn't have them cut off before. If you want to know why, that shit annoyed me fucking bad. But basically, you can only ever add the songs here. You can't make them loop, and you can make them cut off at which I don't know, like last page they should like play anymore. If I make it longer, then it's also gonna play here. So it means it's impossible to keep the things looping. The only thing I made them loop is because I edited them and I made the songs longer myself. But it was during like a longer session, like the story. Or like the analysis part, or not the analysis part, but like the start at the start, you know. And if I wait here for a long time, it basically I think it plays for like 5 seconds each stage, or not each like side, and then it like stops, and then I have to like I can only make it restart after I just like change the sides, which is really annoying. But like, I'm happy you can edit either way, but like it's very limited. It's not even like a VIP version. You can't even like do that with like money. The only thing you can add like limited or loops to is like videos. And the thing is, you can't like have videos play during multiple like pages. So if I have a loop video on one slide, if I go to the next one, it's basically going to start the video again. So that's why I had to do it this way. And that's why I'm also jumping between it when the song ends, so it like starts up again. I did my best! Okay, I did my best! There's also limitations with this website. But yeah, next one is Quickman. Quickman plays in like an underground area, I guess. And it's kind of like mostly, there's like a lot of items in this stage, as well as a lot of one-hit kills. The first area you can see is basically these lasers. If you get hit by them, then it's like an immediate like death from you. And then there's also these sections with these enemies that make everything go like dark when they're not, or like when they're killed. But I thought it was really interesting. And yeah, when you fight against Cookman, he's like really fucking fast, which is, you know, he's like quick and shit, you know. But he like fights you with the quick boomerang, but he's also weak to Time Stopper as well as Crash Bomber. Time Stopper basically just like stops time for a bit, where everyone except you can't really move, and Crash Bomber just throws bomb at like people. And yeah, he has the number Dr. Wily number 12. And yeah, once you beat him, you can get like the quick boomerang basically. Really cool, right? Then you fight against Crash Man, yeah. And Crash Man is also written Clashman apparently in Japanese, because I don't think... I think they can't pronounce L in there. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know why it is like that, but I think it's like a Japanese thing or something. But it's basically a bunch of like, fuck, what is, pipeline? Yeah, I think it's basically like a pipeline level. And at the end, you fight against like Crashman, who shoots the Crash Bomber at you, and he's like weak to the air shooter. And you get like Crash Bomber once you meet him. Then you fight Flashman, which I think has like a really cool design, and he basically plays in like an area that is like very slippery. It's apparently made up of like crystals and stuff. And also, when you see like these orange things in the video, like on the right at the end, you can only like defeat them or like get rid of them if you have like a Crash Bomber available to them. But yeah, there's also I forgot their name, but little jumpy guys that you see in like the gigantic mechs. and yeah, they're kind of like really tanky basically. And there's like a lot of jumping involved here. And once you fight against Flashman, he actually can stop time. So as you can see, he stops time here, and then he shoots like these bombs at you. So you basically have to like make sure you like kill him fast enough, because otherwise he's just gonna like destroy you. He's gonna annihilate you. And he's weak to Crash Bomber as well as the Metal Blade. L usually is translated to R in Japanese, so probably Kurashiman. No, it was Clashman actually. I don't know why, but it was Clashman in Japanese. And yeah, once you beat him, you can get the Time Stopper as well as another item, which is also a traversal item, which lets you like go up like, I don't know, like a wall or something. Then we go to Heatman, which is like a robot. It basically is in a lava tunnel, and I made like the joke like, oh my god, the ground is lava there. No one laughed, but I thought it was funny, so I want to say it again. And it's basically made up of like enemies and like lava, I don't know, jump and run sections, as well as like a little blocky section at the end, which is kind of shitty because you have to like jump on the blocks while the other ones have disappeared or haven't appeared yet or are gonna appear. And it's really hard because there's also a pit on the ground, and once you fall down, you basically have to restart the entire level. But at the end, once you fight Heatman, I thought this one was pretty cool. Or like it has like the number Dr. Wily number 15, and it's weak to bubble, lead, as well as air shooter. Once you beat him, he gives you like the function or like the weapon atomic fire, which is kind of funny because I don't even know if atomic fire exists. I think they just translated it because they thought it sounded funny. So yeah, and then the last stage from all of them, but also my favorite song, by the way. I know it starts a little bit weak at the start, but I really love this song. It's like Woodman, and it just plays in a fucking forest. It basically, you start out at the upper section of the forest, but then you go into like an underground section, and you go back into like a more like sky related section. I thought it was really funny how they included like the animals in this one. I really love this song too, and like the little like I don't know, like the bats at the start. They're so cute. Look at them. But then once you fight Woodman, he's named after the Dr. Wily number 16, and he's only weak to, oh no, yeah, I guess he's only weak to atomic fire, but also if you just use the motherfucking, I guess Metal Blade, you also are gonna have not as much of a hard time. But he gives you the item Leaf Shield, it's pretty cool. And yeah, after you beat all of them, you get access to the castle. And also I like Dr. Wily's like animation there. I thought it was really fucking funny. Like, look at his fucking eyebrow wiggle. But yeah, this is like where the really famous song comes from that you guys probably all know. But it's like, this was probably the most well-known song from the entirety of the Mega Man franchise. So when I first found out about it, it's probably what I listened to, I guess. And these are basically just mid-levels. So after you fight all the robot masters, you get like to Dr. Wily's like castle, and you basically have to fight him. But he's like inside the castle, so you have to get there first. This one starts outside the castle, so you basically get in, and you have to use all of your transport items to like get closer. And all of them also have like an end boss between them. So for the first one, this one is actually really well liked, and he also has a cute sound. But this one is called Mecha Dragon, and he's like weak to the quick boomerang, as you can see. But he's gonna spike like fire at you, and you have to like basically jump over the blocks to make sure that he that doesn't like put you down. Otherwise you like die, you like fall down. Then there's also a thermal area, which I don't know what they meant with that. I guess it's just like water or something. Or I don't know, it's not water yet, but it's like I guess like a really hot area, and you have to like, I don't know, jump over like spikes a lot. Then this one is also a very beloved boss in this game. It's called Pico-kun, which is a really stupid name, I guess. I don't know what it means, but it's basically a boss that's made up of like the walls of the room, and it's also weak to bubble lead. Then you get to the canalization, which is like you just, I don't know, jump through a bunch of like dirty water, as well as you have to evade all of these like black spikes because they're gonna insta-kill you. And at the end there, you're gonna fight Gutsank, which is like a reference to Gutsman from the first game. So I thought it was kind of cute because I like Gutsman. Also, he appears in like the Battle Network series, and he's weak to quick boomerang. Then you get to the Valley Stage 4, which is like the defensive combat zone, and that one like has like a bunch of like fake floors, which is really fucking annoying. But honestly, once you know where they are, it's not that hard. But it can be really annoying. Honestly, though, the one annoying part about this area is that it has a really fucking annoying like boss fight because you only have a certain amount of like bombs you can use, and you need to use those bombs to get rid of these like walls, or not walls, but like things blocking the entrances here. And you also need them to destroy the boo beam traps. Again, they're only like weak to the crash bomber, so you have to be really strategic here. Yeah. After you defeat that one though, you get access to like the Wily Stage 5, which is always like the boss rush. I think it appears in like every Mega Man game. And once you like defeat all of the like bosses again, you get access to like a pre-Wily fight, which you fight him in like his little fucking spaceship thing. It's called the Wily machine, and it has 2 phases. And the first one you can't see Dr. Wily yet, and the second one you can basically see him. And he's like, I don't know, he shoots like these like fire bubbles at you, and you can like evade them. But apparently I've seen that if you just spam the motherfucking metal blade at him, he just like dies immediately, which I thought was really funny because I tried to actually evade them. Yeah, but he's weak to the crash bomber and the atomic fire. And then last, which also I left like the audio in because I thought like it was cool to like hear all of the like blood like drop down. You get to the catacombs, which is like the last like area before you fight like the final boss. And then the final boss, as you probably have seen before, is like the alien, which is basically just like Dr. Wily turning into an alien and then fighting you. But oh my god, then it turns out it was just motherfucking Dr. Wily, like, I don't know, fighting you for fucking hologram. So, and he's also apparently weak to bubble lead, which I don't know, maybe probably because it's a fucking machine. So you're making it like, I don't know, watery and shit. You're making it wet, and that's not good. But I thought it was a cool fight, and I think a lot of people really love this fight. It's really like iconic, to be fair. I like it a lot, and also I like the design of like the alien, to be fair. So and yeah, I probably forgot to mention, but after you beat the alien, then again, it turns out that Dr. Wily just, I don't know, fought you with like a hologram, and then he obviously say sorry, and he will never do it again. Oh my god, you didn't even see it. Here, look, it's here. It's him. He's like on the machine and shit. But that didn't work because obviously this game has a lot more entries, so he did not learn his lesson. He came back. Here, look. He came back again in the later entries. Then to go to the reception of the game. Oh god, you can't read what is at the top. Basically, the sales and development issues. Mega Man 1 was actually again was it was both like published after at Capcom, but the sales for like the first Mega Man game were like not really good. It was like a really beloved game from the people that played it, but again it was really niche and a lot of people like knew about it. It also came out at like Christmas. So basically what the devs did, they asked Capcom if they could like continue working on like a Mega Man game because it was kind of like a passion project for them in their free time. That's what they did. So they worked on Mega Man 2 in their free time, and they were not paid for the time that they did on this game, and they still sold it. But again, they were not supported by Capcom during that process, I guess. While they like basically worked on like other Capcom games. After they like released it, however, it got like a big hit, and they sold I think over 2 million, but 1.5 million copies. Which is like honestly, it's like a lot, and it's also very beloved by critics at the time. So yeah, it's just like a very influential like game in like general. Also, you said the bad S, the co-production, the reproduction word echo. Welcome in though, welcome in. But yeah, so I think it's kind of interesting to know that they had like a lot of developmental issues while they did this. Also, welcome in, BN Motive. Hello, is it Bell Network Motive? Crazy. Yeah, I'm basically just showing off a little presentation I made for my university. We were able to hold a presentation about a game that was made in the past, and I searched out Mega Man 2 because my professor allowed it for me, which was really sweet. And I'm basically just like going through it right now. But again, I think it's really interesting to know that they had a lot of development issues and that the game nearly would have not been made if they did not work on this in their free time. So I'm gonna leave it for that, but you definitely see the passion. A lot of the stuff that you see in this game was apparently stuff they didn't use for Mega Man 1, which I think is really interesting. Just hella cool, hell yeah, right? I agree. But if you want to play the game nowadays, there's a Legacy collection, which is pretty cool. I actually got that one. I also recorded my shit in the collection, so I did it legally, okay? You cannot blame me for it. So again, you can get it. And also again, Mega Man needs more love, especially if like the new Mega Man coming out. We need to show people that like the sales are there, okay? That's the only thing companies care about, so go buy their games. Especially for me, I only got started with Mega Man X and Zero. Again, we're gonna play a little bit of Zero today. I also already played through the games, but I really love the Zero games, okay? I want to replay it a little bit. But I never really knew a lot about the classic things, and I think it's more of an issue of the availability as well as the lack of information, you know? If more people would have been vocal about these games, I would have probably like searched more into them before. Zero has such a great story. I love it. But also I know we already talked about this, but there's also different cover arts. This is only about the second game, obviously. But basically in Japan, because it also has like a different shape, the way they sell like their game cartridges, etc. But it had like this art style, or like this box art or cover art, and then this one is the one in the USA. And there's also one for Europe and one for Germany, which honestly, the one for Germany is actually my favorite, especially Dr. Wily. I don't know if that's like an Albert Einstein inspiration they have, but I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, and last, I cut this down a lot because, again, I had a 50-minute limit, okay? I was so close to the 50-minute limit here. But honestly, Germany could with the cover, right? I mean, I don't play Mega Man, but Sean said to buy it, so shit, hell yeah, you gotta do it. Listen, man, you got it. But some of the inspirations that I could find was Tokusatsu, Astro Boy, and Kashern Sin. So this is like some of the series that have inspired Mega Man 2. Oh my god, look, Dink, it's you, that's what I said. And where my professor said that Gravity Circuit is like the best Mega Man-like game nowadays, so I hope you can, like, I don't know, shit and giggle yourself a little bit, you know? Giggle yourself, twirl your hair, and like kick your feet and stuff. Come on, yeah, I put that in for you. Also, who that? But yeah, people, I hope have really loved Gravity Circuit. I love Gravity Circuit a lot, and I'm happy my professor liked it as well. We had a little bit of a nerd talk there, but I like glowed up a little bit when he said that it was like the best Mega Man game he played, or like game that he played nowadays. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then you can see all of my fucking Quen, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even put everything in, but I put in the most important parts. Okay, it's like if I put everything in, this would be like 4 pages. Okay, I was tired, and honestly, it's a presentation. It's not even a scientific presentation, so I didn't even have to. I didn't want to do it the scientific way. I didn't need to, so I didn't. So this is okay. I'm never seen this. Anyways, but then this is like the end. Yeah, and yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I probably talked longer than 50 minutes. I don't know how long I talked, but this was basically my presentation. Yippee! Let me read what you said now, Echo. So you know this reproduction of a baby crocodiles and turtles are based on the temperature of oh, actually, I knew that. Of the sand they were buried on as eggs. Higher temperatures will create females, while colder temperatures will lead to males. I suppose this checks out as I am very cold and nonchalant. Oh yeah, you're the coldest motherfucker I know. You won't tell, thank you. 10 out of 10 peak presentation. Thank you. But actually I worked like 5 or 6 days total on this, which is a lot, okay? I worked like 8 hour, 5 days on this, okay? So I don't have time, especially researching, but it was really fun, I can't lie. Obviously I streamed a lot of the process, but I feel like I know a lot more about the games now. At least like the first 2. I still don't know a lot about the other games. Maybe I should like research more about this, but I'm happy I could like combine my hyperfixation with my university work, and now I have like the other shit to do. Things about my fucking Trump paper that I have to analyze. At least I'm 95% through it now. I'm going to practice saxophone, and I did not want to teach you guys cool facts about crocodiles and turtles anyway. I did. Being for real, I'll have to stream on lurking on the meanwhile. Have a nice one. Thank you! I was around the time of some things about Mega Man. You're welcome to ask. Oh my god, let's go! To be fair, I wish I could ask you like something specific, but I don't think I know. I don't think there's anything specific that I can ask you about. But if you're ever here and I ever have like a specific question, I'm gonna ask you. But right now, I think my thing is just like I wanna like oh shit, wait, you can see what I'm looking. I'm not lurking. What? No, I'm not lurking. I'm not lurking. What? Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you. We actually we are also gonna play some Mega Man Zero today. Mega Man Zero is actually my favorite Mega Man series. I really love that one a lot. It was also the first one that got me really into the franchise, and also I'm a little bit normal about that robot, okay? But I've already played through it, so it's just like I've been doing a lot of like co-working streams as well as studying streams recently because I have a lot of shit to do for my university. But today I've been basically studying the entire day nearly, so I'm okay. I woke up at normal times. I woke up at like 11 a.m., which is not too bad in my opinion. Especially after going to sleep at like 8 p.m. yesterday, so I'm happy with this. So I'm allowed to treat myself, okay? I'm allowed to treat myself. What do you study if you don't mind me asking? I'm studying game development. To be fair, it's not 100% game development, it's game development, but also a lot of like technology, I guess. It's like a state provided study program here in Germany. And I'm allowed, or like I can go both into like game related fields after I finish my studies as well as tech related fields, so it's pretty good. Computer science related, it's not, there are computer science things I have actually, I've gotten through a really tough fucking programming exam, or I guess 2 of them, but the second one was brutal, man. We had like a 94% failure rate, but we got through it. Okay, it took me a few tries, but I got through it. I like busted my ass open for this exam, so now I know a little bit about fucking C# and C++. So, but I don't know a lot of stuff about programming. I want to get better about that next year. I want to like make my own solo game next year. That's my goal. Actually, also one for my class, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to fit it into my schedule. But that's one thing I want to do. I have to feed a Black Panther. Good job, good job. Stream it for real. I want to. At least for like next semester. Again, I want to like stream game dev stuff in general. It's just like I'm too bad with programming right now, and also the thing is, when I do things, I dedicate myself to it. I try to be responsible, and I'm not like there. I have too many other responsibilities to do something off my free time. You know, I want to focus on the things that I currently do, and I know that I can combine it with my university work. Like once I start that solo dev project next semester, but it's not my next semester yet, you know, so I have to like focus on the things we currently have, but I want to like get started on like next semester basically. Then find out one of your classmates watch these from you. I mean, honestly, they already do. I know some. I don't think they watch me actively, but I know sometimes they drop in, which is really sweet. Like I had one of my classmates actually drop me. I think she like came here. I think you probably saw her. I think her name was like J or something. J-O something. But she basically like stopped by and she worked on her presentation alongside mine, which was kind of sweet, okay? Compared to Phoenix Bro was a joke. Yes, we saw her. Indeed. So again, I'm not like secretive about it. I don't make a big deal that I'm streaming, but I'm not hiding it, I guess. I just don't want, I don't know, I don't want people to make fun of it. I don't think they are. But I don't know, I try to be normal about it. You know, I'm not like a famous streamer, so I don't think it's like a big issue or anything. But I'm happy when they do support me, I guess. So yeah. And I am too locked in. Welcome in, Hobo, by the way. Welcome in, anonymity. I mean, in the end, obviously, I'm expecting my friends not to like share anything about me, or like, again, I don't think I'm like at a place where I have to worry about them going to my friends and being like, oh my god, do you know Schlen goes to my university, blah blah blah. And even then, I feel like even if I was famous and I hid it, I think people would still be able to find out, because I'm a pretty open person. Even if I didn't say that I streamed, I think people could probably like do one-on-one together after a while. So I think it's the best way that I approach it right now. Is like a good thing, you know. I think it's all right. And I don't think the people in my class are really, really sweet. They're really like understanding too, in my opinion, probably because we're all fucking nerds, okay? But I don't think I have to worry about being bullied for it, etc. And even if I was, I don't know, I think I've gone through enough in my school years that I know how to deal with it nowadays. And I have like people who support me, and I'm like good with it, you know? If you have a bad actor that doxes you, get held up to 3-year prison time. Oh really? Interesting. I will remember that. Okay, but imagine someone at the grocery store recognize your voice. What would you do? I would first, if it was right now, I would assume that was like a classmate or something. I don't know. I don't know how I would react with it. It depends. I would probably be a little bit surprised. I would probably deny it, but I would not be that. It depends how often it would happen. You know, if it happens once, then my God, I don't really care. But if it happens like multiple times, I would really start, I don't know, be a little bit worried. I guess. But I don't know. Yes, and because it is doxing second degree, there will be no sorry, don't know the exact word. I don't know what Bewährung is again. But it's good. That's a good thing that there's actually like like security here, especially if you already have to dox your fucking real name. We love it. That's a law. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but also there's other laws that are not cool. Again, I'm not a big fan of our impressum service, but it is what it is, you know. At least I'm a legal streamer, so I'm actually a legal streamer. I do my streamer taxes. Okay, I haven't done my taxes this year yet, but bear with me. It's been 11 days. I have until I don't know, like March or something, but. I always reported my taxes correctly, or mostly correctly. I've been learning. It was never anything bad. I once forgot to send in one thing. I basically just had to send in like zeros, I guess, and they were like, "Oh, you didn't send this," and I was like, "Oh, fuck." But then I sent it back, and they have been really fucking sweet to me. So I'm happy with that. You know, I have no clue how taxes work. No, I'm gonna lie. Well, I'm gonna say to you, Melodies, I don't know where you're from, but I think one thing I learned is that actually a lot of streamers they don't really like think about taxes when they stream. They don't think about, especially when they get donations, etc. When they're affiliate or partner, especially partner, Jesus. But if you're a partner or an affiliate and you take money, especially even donations, even if you take donations as a non-partner or like non-affiliated streamer, you're making like you are like a product. You are getting donations. You're getting money for things that you do on the internet. So you have to report that shit technically. Of course, no one's gonna fucking care if it's like, I don't know, $20 or something. But if it's like actually like a bigger amount, it is like in your responsibility to like report it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't know I had to report my taxes as a